Yeah, I think my entire life I've always been, I've always been an optimist. I've always believed that life is too short, to worry or stress about anything. I mean, you just got to be happy now. You got to make yourself happy. You have to do or surround yourself with things that bring joy into your life. I got into it, at a very young age because my mom played. And I remember, as a kid, hearing her play all the time, naturally, I wanted to learn how to play it. And the first time she trusted me with her ukulele, she put it in my hands. I was about 4 years old. And I remember when she placed it in my hands, it was like one of those magical moments, when little King Arthur pulled Excalibur out of the stone. It was like one of those moments for me, and I held this ukulele, I played my first chord, and I just couldn't put it down. It's such a magical instrument, because I think it brings so much joy. Music should not be intimidating. And I think for a lot of people, when they think about playing an instrument, they think it's so hard or difficult, or it takes hours and hours of practice, every single day. With the ukulele, it's like people aren't afraid to pick it up even if they've never held an instrument. And I just absolutely adore that about the instrument. I think being an ukulele player, you kind of have to be a bit of an optimist, because, I mean, it's one of the things that I love most about the instrument is that people don't see it as a real musical instrument. They look at it, they view it as a toy. And I'm not offended by that at all. In fact, I embrace that idea because everyone should feel like they can pick up an instrument and play it. Sometimes people ask me what music means to me, or what is music to me. And I tell them that music is just a vehicle to express myself purely and honestly. And whenever I get up on stage to perform in front of an audience, there are moments where you just feel like the entire room is just breathing with you. And it's so beautiful. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, it's just absolutely magical.